Hello everyone, my name is Juan Medina. I am a student in Texas A&M International University, and this is a project assigned to me by my engineering graphics professor. The purpose of this project is to show how to draw a Pokeball from the hit anime series Pokemon on AutoCAD 2014. Let's get right into it. The first step upon opening AutoCAD is to go to your 3D Tools tab. Next, you're going to want to locate where it says Box, and you're going to want to click the drop down and select Sphere. As a reference point, we're going to use the origin, so the center point of the sphere would be 0, 0, and we're going to select to make a diameter of 3. Next, we're going to move our X, Y, and Z axis. That way we can better work with the sphere and work with different shapes we're going to use for the Pokeball. So we're going to click it and select to move in the Z axis direction. And we're going to drag it about 90 degrees downward to make it horizontal, whereas it was vertical before. Now we're going to go to the sphere like we did with the box before, and we're going to go to the drop down. This time we're going to select cylinder. Again, as a reference point, we're going to use the origin, so 0, 0 for the center point of the base of the cylinder. We're going to select our diameter to be 1. We're going to drag it out so that our height is 3. Now we're going to use the subtract tool to remove unwanted area from these two regions. So first things first, we're going to select the bigger object because we do not want to delete that. Then we're going to hit enter. And then we're going to select the second object, which is the cylinder, because we don't want that. We're going to erase that. Then we're going to hit enter. And there you have it. There's a sphere with its core missing, and you'll see why I did that in a little bit. Once again, we're going to go to our 3D solids, and we're going to select the sphere this time. We're going to use the sphere to remove the inside of the larger sphere, and I know it sounds kind of weird, but you'll see what I'm doing and how it makes sense in the grand scheme of things when it comes to drawing a Pokeball. So this sphere is going to be 2.8 diameter. Once you write 2.8, go ahead and click enter. And now we're going to move our X, Y, and Z axis again. But this time it's going to be a lot simpler because we can just go to the 3D tab and we can select where it says world. That'll basically make the origin the original way that it was and not how it is at the current state. So next we're going to go to our solids again, and this time we're going to draw a cylinder. Cylinder is going to be at center point 0, 0 for reference to make things easier. This cylinder is going to have a diameter of 3 and a height of 0.2. I forgot to mention that before you put 0.2, you have to put your cursor either above or below the origin to make it go up or down. So the first one is up. Now we're going to repeat the same process but with the second cylinder, and this one's going to go down. So again, you go to your cylinder, you put the origin at 0, 0, base radius of 3, you're going to put a height of 0.2 going down this time. And that's going to be, now we're going to have like two rings, like Saturn's rings around the sphere. Now we're going to want to go to our subtract tool. Basically our subtract, we're going to select both of the little rings. We're going to select the sphere as our second object. And then we're going to hit enter, and that should remove the rings from the sphere. Now, like we did earlier, we're going to move our Z axis in the same position, so 90 degrees from vertical to horizontal. And we're going to draw another cylinder. We're going to specify our base at 0, 0. And we're going to make our diameter 0.6. Next, we're going to drag it out to make our height 2.85. Once again, we're going to draw another cylinder. Our base is going to be at the origin, 0, 0. We're going to make a diameter of 0.3. And our height is going to be the same as the outer shell, so it's going to be 3.0. And this is because it's going to be flush with the outer shell. Now once again, we're going to reset our coordinates with the world option. And now we're going to go to slice to separate the two halves of the Pokeball, the top half and the bottom half. Those halves are created by the outer shell, so what we did with the 3.0 in the beginning. So we're going to select the object. It automatically selects both because it's still recognized as one whole object. We're going to specify the starting point of slicing plane. Instead of that, we're going to type in XY because we're going to want to cut the XY plane. And we're going to specify a point, and it's going to be 0, 0. We're going to drag it out so that it forms the line of which it's going to cut. And then it says to specify a point on desired side, or do you want to keep both sides? So we're going to type in both. So now we're looking at our finished object. We have a Pokeball with the two sides that are separate. It's no longer one big sphere. You can now customize which color you want to set as the top and which color you set as the bottom. Now traditionally, you want to do red on top and white on bottom. So what we're going to do that is we're going to go to our Home tab. We're going to go to where it says Properties. We're going to click the object first, and then we're going to go to where it's the drop down menu where it says By Layer, and that's where we're going to find Object Color. Now automatically you can just go for red right off the bat for the top layer. But if you want to see more colors, you can go down where it says Select Colors. That opens a menu that gives you any range of colors you want on AutoCAD Color Index, ACI. You can also go to True Color, Color Books, anything. You can customize your color. You can make another shade of red that you didn't want. Maybe this one was nicer, things of that nature. So this is the finished product of the Pokeball, the red and the white, without any materials. Now, to kick it up a notch, we can also add materials to this Pokeball. So to do that, we go to Render tab, we go to the Materials browser, and here we have any material that is in the AutoCAD library. We can search metals. That way all the different metals come out. There's metals of different colors, different properties, aluminum, chrome, you name it. So right off the bat, I found a red metal, so I went ahead and chose that one. It's an aluminum type category. And I chose just a regular white metal for the white. And then I believe I painted the red one black to make the inside of the Pokeball black. Everything else pretty much stayed the same. Everything else is just a generic metal that I found. You can customize it to whatever you like. You can customize it to whatever you prefer. Now that we've done our metals, we've done our color, this is our final product, our Pokeball. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this was helpful in any way. It's pretty simple, but it did take me a while to figure out how to remove the different objects from one another, how to get specific measurements. All the measurements that I did in this project were eyeballed. I by no means measured an actual Pokeball because, there's not one that exists. It's all in the show. I just got a picture and went like that. So, according to my eyes, it should be scale, but if you want, you can mess around with the diameters, the radiuses, everything, and you should be good. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to this page because a lot of different AutoCAD projects are going to be here, a lot of different AutoCAD chapters, sections, you name it. A lot of my classmates are going to be on this, so thank you for watching and have a nice day.